He plays COD, doesn't
Change
he?
my position.
Yeah.
Look
Nice. That's just awesome.
Like I'm bitching.
Uh-oh. He's going for the #1 spot.
Oh yeah, I need it.
Oh.
I need this in my life right now.
Welcome to Up, Up, Down, Down. I'm your host, Austin Creed, and today we got some big meaty men in the house. Woo! First up, big, brawny Boulder.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Probably to lose again, but I'm back.
And then this is your first time really
First
on the
time.
show.
First time
So
on the show.
What would you like your nickname to be?
It's a hard one.
That is a tough one.
Yeah,
Maybe we come up with it along the way.
Okay.
Pretty long. Right,
Front parts are known to begin with.
So the longest name right now, I think, is Nikki.
Okay, what's she?
Because you can change your name whenever you want, but she just adds to it.
Okay.
So it's, I don't know, but I know the end of it is Master of the Universe and Uranus. So it's like, I don't know, it's long.
Sounds like something Nikki would pick.
Yeah, she got a lot of energy. Okay, so we're gonna come back to you for that nickname. But right now, what we've got in front of us here is Ring Fit Adventure. And you said neither of you guys have played this, right?
Never, yeah.
And actually, this is one of the few times you guys have been on screen together.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Bronson X2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite the team.
Yeah, you would think that would have happened.
I mean, they could.
Spear into the splash.
Oh yeah, I mean, incredible, right?
Done. They're done.
You think back in the day of the Steiners, and then you think of Vader and Bigelow. You get best of both worlds, right?
Bro,
here.
that's
Yeah.
man.
Be sweet.
I'm so in it.
Just saying.
Let us know what you think their tag team name would be. Boom, you probably got some ideas out there. And while you're thinking about that, we're gonna jump into Ring Fit. So this game is controlled by said ring, right? And so what is it? You can turn to jump in. It's in quick play, right?
Oi.
Boom, and then to select. One
Oh.
of those. So what we're gonna do is the simple, bam. And so it's legit a little workout.
Look at all these.
thing.
I was gonna say, look at them all.
Yeah, so they got some stuff.
Some chest in there.
So what-
Endless Deltoids, no way.
what was
Latimus
that?
Dorsus, is that the
That's-
one?
Let's go. How do you feel about chest?
I'll do chest.
How do you feel about chest? All right.
It's International Chest Day.
There we go.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is one of you will go first, so we'll kind of scoot out of your way.
I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's gonna explain how to do it. So what you're gonna do is press in as many times as you can over and over again.
Okay.
This bomb is this timer right here. So you only have to squeeze it to get to these two lines right here, and that's gonna count. And,
Okay.
that little bomb timer resets every time you get one.
Okay.
Ready? Go. Hold.
No, just squeeze it in and hold it.
Press in.
Perfect. Now let go.
Oh, okay.
Hold.
I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Return. Hold. Return. Keep it up.
He's got a pretty good chest. We
got
could be
great
here
chest.
for a long
Great
time.
chest.
Yeah.
But it's a good little pump before the show. You know, you get it going.
Return.
And see, once you start going, you realize like where you need to press it.
Yeah.
And then once you hit a certain level, it's gonna get a little bit closer in
You can do a little more.
as you rank up. It moves in
Oh, I
some.
can see it, yeah.
Yeah. That's that bomb. So you got strategy too. So you can let the timer get to the end for the bomb and then start to get it.
Oh.
Let yourself rest later on. So there's little things here and there.
I need the rest button.
Yeah, it's hard. So whenever we have people do this, it's always like, this is fun in games. And then when you start getting into it,
Yeah.
come on, egos.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right.
You're not done yet. Return. Nice.
Oh, here we go. Have you ever done any of these workout games? Like, you remember was it the Wii Fit?
I do. I
Forward?
remember doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember playing on that and being
Hold it.
surprisingly difficult.
When we're in college trying to stand on it, because there was one where you had to put equal weight on each of your feet, and you're like,
Keep it up.
I didn't know that I couldn't do this.
Yeah, me too. I think I leaned 40% to one side or something. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
Almost. Return. Amazing.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Hold it.
Oh, you got it.
That's it.
See, that bomb timer is moving now.
Oh this.
Hold it.
I'm sweating.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh no, we're gonna have to do this.
We gotta open that door first.
Return.
Here we go. Bro, break. He's about to break it. Let's go. Also, one thing that I love about you just had badass written on your gear.
Coming.
Yeah.
That says it all.
No, we got it.
I was gonna say.
It's pretty real in there.
Do I have to press anything here?
No, just squeeze it one time. Okay. That's how you make it say yes. Then boom, one more time. How you feel?
I mean, it's pretty legit.
It's in there, right?
know.
Should I
it's
just go to
pretty-
retry?
Yeah, retry's fine. So turn it one time, boom, and then squeeze, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna. You got the record. You take us home.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so what games do you usually play? Because we've had some pretty intense conversations, and I'll let
Right.
you tell the people.
Yeah.
what you-
I usually play. I'm a big Fortnite guy. I know. I wouldn't.
Oh wait.
I guess you wouldn't think that I would play that, but I played it like I played it all through college. I took a little break.
Return.
I took a little break like after college, and I was playing like Warzone for a little while,
Yep.
and I was like super into Warzone, and then
Nice.
they changed the map from like Verdansk to I think it was like Rebirth Island, or I want to say
Do a little more. Hold
I
it.
don't know. After Verdansk was
Nice.
I was like the jungle. And then they went to Rebirth, and I just kind of, I don't know, I just got out of it a little bit. I was like, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
So then I kind of took a break for a little bit. I was like bouncing around games, like maybe Madden or,
Ooh.
Nice.
you know, like, and then I just randomly one day was just like turned on my Xbox and was like seeing what I had, and I was like, all right,
Return. That's it.
I wonder what Fortnite's like. I wonder what the new map, because I had missed like.
That seems to be what everyone does. Everyone's like, "What is this?" And then they get addicted to it.
I've missed like 2 seasons or like a whole new map, and I got back in it and I was like, dude, I've been on it ever since. I've been like 2 years. I've been on it just like all the time.
You said you play with Brutus.
I play with Brutus, yeah.
Yeah.
Brutus. I play with Brutus. I play with Tony D'Angelo too.
Yeah.
Tony D'Angelo's on it. I mean, we get a good crew. I mean, it's a pretty good little squad. Tony's brother plays with us. I mean, we got a good squad. We usually run like.
That's it.
We're like no builds, you know, no build squads, or if like we're really feeling it, we'll run like zone wars against each other.
Yep.
Like maybe 8 or 9 of us in
Yep.
there and just send it. Yeah.
That's why I love that when you hit me up last week. You're like, you play Fortnite? I was like, no, but what else you got? COD? Oh, we got people that play COD.
Yeah,
We got-
dude.
So we'll find out the Fortnite people and get them in.
Yeah, dude, for
How you-
sure. We
how you
need to.
feeling?
Feels good. Sweating.
Yeah, so y'all, now that you know he plays Fortnite,
Hold it.
you gotta reach out.
Right.
'Cause, I mean, he might hurt you.
Hit me up.
Hey.
I'm not a pro builder by any stretch of imagination, right? I'm not cranking 90s out there, but I feel like I'm more of a strategic player in
Yeah.
that game. I take my time. I'm not ramp rushing people or anything like that.
See, I played like a little bit, but I'm not good at it by any means.
Yeah.
But then when I heard that they were doing no build, and you could be like, there's like
way
Batman
better.
skins, and then people are building their own maps. Like, oh, you're pretty much playing like a Call of Duty map
Yeah.
on Fortnite as Batman. I'm like,
It's a good change up between the two of them, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, because sometimes, man, you be playing and like there's people that are you can tell they're just on PC and they're just like they'll just build up a tower and it's just like, well, I'm just
Killing it.
gonna sit down here
In
and
the
wait till
zone.
you get down. Like,
you got it down.
I got it now.
Yeah, I heard somebody say, like a grandma asked them, what's that game where when somebody shoots you that you turn into a hotel? I'm like, oh, that's Fortnite.
oh man.
Amazing.
Yeah, the no build changed it, and I was like, okay, this might be playable. But I feel like if I couldn't immediately build a house with stairs inside of it and a door to open and
Yeah,
pop my
I'm
drink
just
and
I'm not very good at the editing either. Like,
Yeah.
I every now and again I'll pull off. You're passing somebody
Uh-oh.
right now.
Yeah, I want to
Uh-oh.
pass whoever it is.
Okay, there we go. Oh, how's the burn feeling?
It's actually all right.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I'm sweating, but I'm gonna be sweating profusely by the end of this.
But this is the thing that's so funny about this. When we first got it, we're like, oh, this is just like a random like gimmick. I'm like, no, you can legit
Oh, no.
work out with this.
I do this before I go out there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a crazy.
I'm gonna be
thought.
ready to get chopped by Gunther.
Give him that big barrel chest.
yeah, I'm gonna hurt his hand.
Okay, so big Fortnite. That's your main game. You say right now.
Fortnite. I mean, I watch like kind of what I'll do is I'll watch like certain streamers.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll watch them play it.
Like,
and then
who do you like?
Like Tim the Tatman's probably
Okay.
like my favorite guy
Yeah.
right now.
He did the 2K commercial with this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch him quite a bit. He doesn't play for it. I think he's on. I think he's back on Warzone right now. He plays a lot of stuff, but I watch a lot of his content.
Keep it up.
Just like his friend group that he plays with and stuff, like Nick Merckx.
Yep.
I watch him occasionally, and Cypher PK.
Okay. You got it down. Yeah.
I don't
you're-
know
I'll
any
watch-
of these people.
I'll turn on. Cloaksy will come across the deal every now and again.
You can do more.
You know, I watched Ninja. It was some in college.
Yeah.
You know, when like Fortnite like really.
Yeah.
like,
When he was like.
when it was like blew up. You know, and like there's so many guys, man. Like Dr. Lupo, watch him some too. I mean,
Lupo's
just
great.
that whole friend group there. They're all just really fun to watch.
That's what we need. We just need
I know.
all of that.
I know.
Within WWE, everybody playing games. We had to go during the pandemic a little bit. We got to get
Yeah,
it
just
going.
have more
again.
time. 100%.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I would definitely like. I know Jay plays. He plays COD. doesn't
Change
he?
my position.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's just awesome.
Like I'm bitching.
Uh-oh. He's going for the #1 spot.
Oh yeah, I need it.
Oh,
I need this in my life right now.
You're almost there. Look at this.
you got it. You got it. That's just going to be pumping.
Oh, I can feel it.
I'm gonna have to check back because Kofi did really well too.
Kofi did. Kofi did.
I'm gonna look back.
He plays a lot of games though too, doesn't he? He's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. So what we normally do is we'll find an arcade bar and we'll go. We'll just get $20 in tokens and we just play Street Fighter 2 till we're out of money.
Do you guys
That's
play?
good.
What about this? This might be.
Street Fighter 2 is good.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Super Smash Brothers on Nintendo 64?
Oh yeah. You a big Smash guy?
Oh, dude.
Bro, we can get. There's people that play Smash.
I like playing Smash.
Dude.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Anything
Play-
old school
I
is me.
run Smash with my brothers for like hours.
Dude,
Hours.
That's y'all. We got Tozawa. Ricochet will get in on Smash.
Oh,
I'll get on
dude.
Smash. We'll get yeah.
I got a 64 I can bring on the road.
Perfect. Bro,
Really?
I got the game. I got everything.
We've got ways to not have
We
to bring
need,
the
we, need
system.
to, we need to make that happen 100%.
done.
We need to make that happen.
Specifically the 64.
64, 100%.
Yeah. So what we used to play to get everybody in is Gang Beast.
The Gang
I've never
Beast?
played that
yeah.
one.
Oh, well, maybe we'll do it.
No,
So,
I've never played that.
So what's interesting is we're rebuilding the up, down base, but getting you guys in, getting you comfortable with this. But what we used to do is Gang Beast is just like a madness game. It's, I don't know, everybody's like a wobbly little character. You're trying to throw people off the edge and you're
Like
fighting.
Fall Guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the same kind of
I play
vibe.
Fall
but
Guys.
with, like, how
Actually, I
the
think I
guys are all
played that with
wiggly.
Mansour.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, when he was doing the alternate
Yeah.
up. Jeez,
You got
where's
like
number
20
one?
left.
Yeah,
Like
we're
20 left?
I think it's 259.
Okay.
holy. You're almost there.
I'm gonna get there.
You're almost
Come
there.
on, here we go. And then we know some Smash pros from bouncing around, so we bring them in.
Bring him in.
Yeah.
I'll play. We're not bad. That's if one game I was to say I'm not bad at is
Yeah.
probably Smash.
Oh, okay, 258 is the top spot.
Oh, I got it.
New champion.
Oh, yes.
Now what's he gonna do to it? What's he gonna do to it? He's gonna keep going.
Gonna keep going.
You gonna get to 300?
I'm gonna try it.
That's.
I'm gonna fail, but
What are you feeling right now? Is it
300.
all in your chest? Is it in your shoulders?
it's in my chest. Oh, I'm done.
Holy cow!
There we go, 266.
Brutal.
Make sure you record it.
Yes.
Please
Brutal.
record it.
Yeah. So squeeze it one time to record it.
Holy cow!
Boom. Big. One more time. Big brawny boulders.
Yeah, I'm done for the day now.
I think that's enough. Okay, guys, did we figure out a nickname?
Yes, we need a nickname for you.
It can be Fortnite related. You're a Fortnite guy.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Okay. I'm the fish. What about Ninja Fish?
Ninja Fish. I did not see that
Ninja
coming,
Fish?
but I love it.
Ninja Fish, because that's my emote in Fortnite.
Oh, really?
Ninja Fish. Ninja fish.
I did not expect
Yeah.
that, but I love it.
I'm the fish.
Ninja
So
fish.
Ninja fish.
Ninja fish.
Perfect. All right. Welcome down, Ninja fish. And our new mighty pectoralis major champion.
That's right.
Big, broad, bold. Wow, just doing it. Doing it for the meaty men.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Now, if someone beats that, I'm gonna have to come back and beat it again.
I'm gonna call Tozawa and he's gonna crush it.
If he beats it, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna have to beat him again for the 7th time, maybe.
Well, you beat me. I'm the 101, I think, on this. I'm gassed out. You guys are too much. But
Got me.
anyway, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for
Up, up,
having
down,
us,
down.
dude.
Thanks for having
We
us.
appreciate
Yeah.
it, man.
Always
Thank
fun.
you.
This was so much fun.
Great, good. So what we're looking to get in here for you is some Fortnite and some Smash Brothers.
That's right.
You and some Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And go up on Gang Beasts. We'll get that going because it's once you play it, it's
Okay.
you're just
Sounds good.
screaming. You're just screaming.
What can I play that on? Is that
On
PlayStation?
everything.
Everything? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll download it.
But it's one of those games where you get 4 or 6 brothers just in the room, and it's not random, but it kind of feels random. So everybody's just mad at each other. It's one of those. It's like playing Uno, but you get to fight. Sweet. So thank you guys for being on. Where can they find you on socials?
Bronson is here on Twitter and Instagram.
Boom. Nice. Check them out. Where
That's
can they
right.
find you?
I'm Braun Breaker WWE on both Instagram and Twitter. I'm not on there very much though. I'm not a.
Just
I'm not-
search for Ninja Fish. You never know what you
Send him hashtag Ninja Fish.
Yeah.
That's right there.
Ninja
Hashtag
Fish.
Ninja Fish.
Community, send him a welcome. And send shout outs to our new champion. And also send shout outs to Up Up Down Down as a whole. Let everybody know you love this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. But most importantly, make sure you always and forever keep it tight.